Man United Sunderland, there's a lot of eyes on that match. What are you saying? You got faith in your team?
No, of course not. Do you know? I'll be honest with you as well. I don't even think there's a lot of eyes on it. I think everyone is just waiting to see what happens in November. I don't think so many people's looking at that. You look at it and you'd like to hope and expect United to come away with a win, but the way Sunderland's moving this season, the way United moving this season, this is a 50-50. It might even
So
be
wait,
nil-nil.
behind the scenes, from beyond the sidelines.
It's a really good ball. It's Shabalala.
Are you sure you're ready, Els? It started, you know.
Of course,
Hey, the man was
I'm
not
ready.
hearing it, but it's beyond the
Yep.
sidelines. What are we saying? Game week? What game week?
Game
Going
week
to
7, man.
game week 7. Game week 7. The weeks are coming thick and fast. But you know what? It's your boy Josh Jerv in the league here, representing the Mandem. Flying high, flying low. We know how we do. I actually had a decent week. We'll get into that, but God knows. What are you telling me?
Yo, it's L Ballers in the league, Dan the man with a plan. Told you lot last week I had a plan, executed a plan. Not necessarily it went exceptionally well, but if you saw how I've been starting this league, you know it's a much better place I am now.
I've
But yeah,
seen, I've seen, I've seen you with the green arrows. I've seen you with the green arrows this
yo,
week.
first time this season, bro.
Swear down. Look,
Yeah,
man started head. It's red, 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 red.
every single week. But
I'll talk
yeah,
about. We'll get into. Obviously, there's no Craig. There's no Corey today. To be fair, I swear, like for the last 3 weeks, the man ain't been here, innit?
yeah, they've been missing, man. Need to check their contract. Didn't you renew them for the new season?
I renewed them. They were. I thought they were Saliba signing the paper and that. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, we're
We'll
gonna.
have to pull them in and have a conversation with them, see what's going on.
So if you lot remember last week, I spoke that I needed to make some drastic changes on my team. I needed to get Haaland in my team. It was essential that I needed to get him in. And what he goes and scores 2, assists 1 to it. So Haaland's coming to my team. All right, so do you know what I done? I went triple Bournemouth. Obviously, I'm looking long term. That's why you bust the wild card to look long term. I went triple Bournemouth. Konsa, nothing on Konsa. Traffic, nothing on him. I tried to get Senesi in. But because I'd done it after all the price rises and price drops and that, my team wasn't gonna. The jigsaw wasn't fitting as tight as it could have because money was screaming. Reinders came in. I took a risk. I took a risk with one Arsenal player. I took a risk with Eze. He didn't do nothing. But obviously, but Eze is a bit expensive. It gives me not expensive. Obviously, 7 million. So I can swap him out for another player. But yeah, Semenyo obviously got his free kick. Kudos didn't do nothing. João Pedro didn't do nothing because Chelsea keep getting red cards. I don't know what's going on. That's where they got a red card in the Champions League as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
Pedro.
yeah. So doomed. Um, and yeah, looking at and then Haaland got 16, but he's my captain, so I done well. So 63 points on a wild card. I am happy with that. You wanna go over your team from last week quickly?
Yeah, quickly we'll
Sunderland.
run through on that. I mean, the interesting thing is you bust your wild card, you got 63 points. I bust my wild card, I got 63 points. And we both made the move, bringing Haaland in and captaining him. So great minds think alike. But
It
yeah, I
was
mean,
needed.
I'm telling you. Um, I mean, straight off, big disappointment. Once again, Bruno Fernandes misses a penalty. Do you know what? There's been 4 missed penalties this season, and Bruno's missed two of
It's
them.
got and it's got 2 of them.
And your team is in the dumps. He's not
But
nipping at anything.
I don't blame Bruno for his performances though. But
No,
at that
not for
time, as a
performance.
cap,
Blaming
at the time as a captain, to bring you, was it 2-1 when you got the penalty? So it could have been
Yeah,
2-2.
yeah. Do you know
Yeah,
what? It's not me. Do you know what it is? When it comes to penalties, it's not about the performance. It's a penalty. You need to be finishing those, especially when your team is in the dumps. You can't let these sorts of things fly by you.
yeah. So you got 63 points with a -1.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the thing is, I see why you wanted to get Senesi on your team. I actually did manage to get him, but I made the mistake of putting him on my bench. The thing is, I knew Bournemouth wouldn't keep a clean sheet, but I forgot Senesi's got those attacking returns, which is what he proved. Unfortunately, I put Tarkowski in there instead. Surprise, surprise. When I needed Everton to keep a clean sheet, they want to concede. When I don't want West Ham United to score, they want to score. Um,
And a yellow
but yeah,
card
but
for
shout out,
Tarkowski.
yeah, there you go. But shout out to Gabriel. I know Arsenal fans was loving him for that last minute winner against Newcastle. I was loving him for that 13 points as well. So,
That's a good return.
but yeah, man. And look, guys, Pilot, you know me. I've been a Semenyo fan from ages. I didn't back Semenyo like I did last season. I had him from the start, but I threw him right back into my team during this World Card, and off the bat, he's giving me returns. Shout out Semenyo, man.
He's solid. He's been consistent. He's been consistent. Like, remember against top 10 man when they played against Liverpool and they had 10 man, he scored 2. He's got a couple
Yeah,
goals and assists along the ways. Yeah, you can't knock him.
Semenyo's only not, bro, he's only not had a returns once this season, and that was against Tottenham. He's
Yeah.
returned every single game. Well, actually,
Yeah,
apart from the Newcastle game, but he got DEFCON points in that.
yeah, yeah. He's looking good. He's looking good. His price has gone up. This is what I'm saying. That's why I couldn't get certain things happening because could not Watkins' price went down and some other prices went up. Because Watkins, like a donut, dropped his price and got him red out my team. Got rid, sent him the P45 and that. And then I said, the man, he went to his new club and said, "Yeah, you want to sack me? Sack me where?" And goes and gets points and that. Hey, but we got to talk on first. Let's get the FPL out of the way. Let's get the FPL out of the way because there's a
Let's
couple
do it.
things I wanna touch on. So
Have you thought about what you're doing for next week?
yeah, so next week. So looking at what's happened over the Champions League, the only I'm looking at Bournemouth have got Fulham. Fulham look like they're gonna score. So I don't know. All I've got Estefe and Truffet on as defenders on my bench. Estefe's got 2 own goals last week. That's sad. A couple man had him in his team as well. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm gonna keep. I don't think Man United are scoring in it against Sunderland. I don't think Man United are scoring against. You lot don't do back to backs in it. So and you lot didn't win last week. So you might win this week actually, to be fair, and then not win the week after because you got is it Liverpool after?
Um, bro, I'm not gonna lie. With United, I'll take it week by week, bro. I can't
I don't
too
know. Oh,
much
yeah.
information. It's painful,
So
bro. I know we've got
I
them in the
want
next five.
yeah.
But yeah, actually, no, no,
So
no. Hold on. Tell a lie. After it is Sunderland, then Liverpool. So
yeah,
we ain't doing back to back.
never. So Semenyo's the only person that is looking for a replacement because of the Champions League. Sorry, because of the Champions League, Eze started second half, but Trossard played well and Martinelli played sick. So Martinelli probably start on the left. Saka's come back, and Odegaard was balling out as well. So Eze might get dropped. I don't know. I don't know if he will start across in front of Trossard on the weekend. So I might have to sub him out. Who I bring him into for though? This is the question. I might bring him in for Rodgers. I can't do. I've already got a Tottenham player. They're playing Leeds, but Leeds looking good. And obviously Aston Villa's got Burnley, so Rodgers might look like a good substitution. But apart from that, because I've done the wild card, like I said, when people do the wild card, I don't understand why they do wild card and do bare changes afterwards. Because you're meant to do the wild
Mhm.
card for the longevity. So my team is set. Like I think João Pedro isn't gonna start. I'm gonna put one. I might go 4-5-1. Have Haaland up front by himself. Or put better, but Crystal Palace better playing Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are looking. They're unbeatable. But they're unbeaten. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
they are unbeaten.
yeah. But apart from that, I'm not looking too shabby with my wild cards there. It's set. There's no one I really want to get in. I did think about Grealish. I
Mm,
did think about Grealish because Grealish is looking good. He's getting fouls. He's getting crosses into the box. He's had a few assists already. I think he's got a goal as well. So yeah, but even though Man United are playing Sunderland, I'm not putting the Man United players in. You just never know with them. God,
that's true.
what you doing next week?
Um, well, one of the first things I'm doing is making sure Senesi comes off my bench and he's starting. Um, one of the main reasons is I'm not guaranteed again that Bournemouth will have a clean sheet, but the attacking returns you can't fault them on that. I'm going to stick to probably doing a 3-4-3, having Gabriel, Tarkowski, and Senesi. Again, Tarkowski not guaranteeing a clean sheet, but he does do DEFCON points.
Defcon, yeah.
Yeah, in midfield, Reinders, Foden, Semenyo, and Bruno Fernandes. Um, I mean, I don't know why I'm keeping Bruno Fernandes. Um, it's purely
Well,
just for the
if
hope of
anything's gonna happen through Man United, it's gonna be through Bruno, isn't it?
that's it. And they're playing Sunderland. I don't suppose he'll last after the Sunderland game, unless I still don't think he'll last because you've got Liverpool next. After that, it's Brighton. So it's too risky keeping him in my team for longer. Why did I keep him in for the wild card? It's simply because when I was looking at some of the other options out there, not just saying that he's guaranteeing me points, but no one else will guarantee me points. So I took a punt on the next few games that um, Bruno was going to have and said, well, I've got two free transfers as well that obviously will be built up as well.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how it goes. Up
I
front,
don't
we're
know
going to
if
have
I'll put any free
Haaland, João
transfer.
Pedro, and Richarlison. You don't have any.
I should have one or two, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah. It's because obviously it carries over, so
I got two.
well, really can't.
So I
Um,
can do a decent substitution if I wanted to, but
That's the thing. Because I'll be honest with you, even with having Richarlison as part of my wildcard team, I looked at it purely based on the fixture that they had and the fixture they have coming up. They got Leeds, Aston Villa, and Everton. Obviously, at the same time, I know he's not going to be the main striker for them, but that's why I banked on him being there in the interim and hopefully get some points.
yeah.
Um, but just looking at a few other people. I'm contemplating about bringing Mateta in my team, man. I mean, Crystal Palace's next few games are pretty decent. When, like you said, they're unbeaten in the season. Um, and where goals are concerned, Mateta is usually involved. So I've got my eye on him. Um, and I feel like being cheeky. If I was to run through and do a um, get rid of a defender and bring in a Sunderland player defender, they'll be cheap. They're playing
Listen,
against United who don't score.
I
It's
picked the
not a
wrong
terrible
defender
start.
last week. I picked the wrong defender. I put a Sunderland defender in, and I was looking
Yeah.
at their stats and that, and the guy I put in, who did I put? What's his name? McCreely, yeah.
hmm
Mukele, if I pronounce that right. And I looked at he's getting Defcon points every match, and so did the
Yeah,
person who scored. And I was like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I tossed and turned, and I chose him. And then the other defender goes and gets 17 points. I would have been laughing, but yeah, I think Sunderland, they're obviously this season the top three, the promoted teams are doing a lot better than last season promoted three. So
hundred
even
percent
last season we was always saying, oh, make sure you always got someone playing Southampton.
against Southampton. Yeah,
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 make sure you got a team playing against Southampton. That can't run because even if you look at Anthony from Burnley, he's the second highest midfielder. He's got 40 is it 40 points?
yeah.
40 points. So he's got more points than Mo Salah. Do you know what I mean? And he plays for Burnley. Salah's been quiet this
Obviously, that's
season,
another
hasn't
thing. Yeah, I was gonna say that. What is your viewpoints on Salah? Do you think he's gonna kick back into it,
he?
kick into
Yeah,
gear?
Salah, man. Like, do you know what I mean? I think the Liverpool problem is, yeah. Oh, you know what? We'll get on. Let's touch on that after. Let's get the FPL stuff. So obviously the community. Have you done all your what you're gonna do for next week?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a new one.
All right. So community, the BTS league. Every week we've got to do this. Every week we've got to do this. If you're part of the league, sorry, if you're not part of the league, you can't join no more. But if you are part of the league, big up yourself, big up being part of the community. And each week we have to celebrate success. And this week,
And pinpoint people who's lacking success too.
yeah, name and shame. Got to name and shame these failures. I say that, but I've never been bum of the week this season. So, all right. So this week in the Beyond the Sidelines League, we've got with 81 points. 81 points. Title One Day FC. Titles One Day
Yeah,
FC.
yeah.
And you know what? He even had Estefe on, and he got -2, and he still got 81 points. So going through his team, obviously he got Kelleher in goal, got the save, and look, and he's got a couple Man United players as well.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just looking at it as well, Dorgo and Mbemo.
Dogo and Bremo,
And
Esteve,
he's got 7 points on the bench as well.
yeah. But obviously,
I
what he
bet he
did
was
do,
screaming about not backing that backing Dorgo over Rodon.
yeah. Because obviously he leads, didn't it? Like, but what he did do, which a lot of people did do, I did see this, yeah. And this is the benefit of having the triple cap, the two chips each of the double chips. Because
Yeah.
normally we're triple A captain at the end of the season, but he triple captain Haaland, and Haaland got the two late goals. Because remember, I was in the group chat saying, "What man, a triple captain Haaland, he's gonna blank," and then he just said, "Yeah, 2 goals and an assist, yeah,
Yeah, 2 goals and assists, 3 points bonus. Can't
yeah."
go wrong.
So
Do you know what was
16.
interesting as well? Because as much as everyone knew or felt as though Haaland was going to do pretty good, Burnley's probably plays one of the deepest defensive lines. So I actually, to be honest with you, I thought it was going to be a little bit tricky, and maybe that's why he got
It
the 2 goals so later on.
it was a bit tricky. Like it was a bit tricky. So and they conceded as well. So yeah, but like I said, because you got this another triple captain coming, you could kind of take a risk with when
Yeah,
top teams are playing lower teams. And do you know? I looked at some fixtures and I don't know when I'm going to use my triple captain. But you know what? This is actually one. This is actually the titles. One Day FC is actually one of the mandem, like one of my boys, isn't it? So big him up.
yeah.
Big him up. I'm not gonna shout out his name because I don't know if he wants his governments to be out on road like that. But if you're in the league, you can see it in it. But big him up. I want to message him and say, "Alright, cool, team of the week here." But yeah, no,
He's cooling. How did he do last week? Let me have a look.
but he's doing all right. He's third in the league. He's been there and thereabouts.
Yeah, he's yes. Oh, yo, yeah, his defense though been a bit peak for him for a while.
Yeah,
7-1.
And then what? Should we name and shame? Is it name and shame time?
It's 100% name and shame because
25 points. 25 points
almost
is
half the average. I mean, I know I've had some bad weeks, but I don't think I've been almost half what the average is.
25 points. And it goes to Pitch Lord 5XC.
Let's see.
I want to know what that
All
5XC
right,
stands for.
let's talk through. Let's talk through how it could have been this bad. Do you know what? He had Chris Wood against Sunderland. I hear that.
Yep. Yep.
I get why you've got him there.
João
João
Pedro.
Pedro, obviously, we know a lot of people's been banking on him to do. He started
Yeah,
off
and they
well. He's had a bit of a dip.
Chelsea got 2 red cards in the last 2 Prem games. So do you know what I mean they've been playing against 10
Three, if
men?
you include
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And Palmer hasn't been playing as well, so
Mm.
he had
And then also
Siemo
he's
and
had that
Diouf.
-1 from Bruno Fernandes as well.
Yeah. Oh, and his captain was Salah. Where everyone captained Haaland this week. So if you didn't have Haaland, you suffered this week. Because I think if you had
100%.
Salah and Haaland, you would have went for Haaland as your captain if you had both of them in your team. Just because
Yeah,
Man City was playing Burnley. And obviously Pedro Porro, Diouf is the only one in his back four that got a return. And Jude Hall didn't start, and now he's injured. No, he's suspended, isn't it?
I
What
don't
did
think he's injured. I think
It's
suspended.
suspended yellow card, yeah.
And he's got
So yeah,
Ekitike on his bench. That's um injured as well. So I wonder if Pitchford would be um using his wild card for next week.
if I was him, I'd be wild carding. You need to put Haaland in. You need Haaland now, like because of Haaland's price at the beginning of the season, everyone's like, but now everyone's seen his worth. He just scored 2 in the Champions League as well. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
he's a goal machine. So you
yeah,
definitely need to
he's
have him
doing
in.
what Haaland does, isn't it?
Yep, does it? Yeah, he's doing what he does. Can't complain. Does exactly what he says on the tin. So that's what's his name? Pitch Lord,
Pitchford's
5XC.
5XC
What
bum of
does
the week.
5XC stand for? Because you're bum of the week right now, bro. You're bum of the week. So yeah. And you know what? This is one of the mandem as well. This is one of the mandem. I know him as well. So I wanted to message him and say, yo, what's going on? What's going on? You can't be doing that on the league. But yeah, that's FPL. We look
That's
forward.
FPL on the tin.
That's FPL. We're looking forward to the next game week where there's some good matches in. If we're looking for next week, we
Yeah.
got Chelsea Liverpool. That's gonna be a good match. Man City Brentford, good match.
You know that Chelsea Liverpool game, yeah? I'm not gonna lie to you. Chelsea's one of those teams, on a weird day, they'll turn up. And Liverpool are looking, I'm not gonna say they're looking weak or they're looking like they're not all together. I'll say that. They're looking like they're not all together right now. 2 losses on the back to back. When was the last time you saw Liverpool do that?
Yeah, but you know what? I saw a stat about the possession and how they're passing. Do you know what? They're missing Trent.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They're missing Trent. They're missing the balls going forward. The balls are not going forward. This is why Salah is so quiet because
Mm,
the balls are not moving as fast forward as they used to. Do you know what I mean? And Kirkus is being
yeah.
meh. Kanate, I don't know what's going
Did
on
you
with
see the
him.
image where he hasn't been passing the ball forward?
Yeah, he hasn't
Second.
passed. I was saying.
That's
He's,
insane.
I mean, he just passes inside. Now, I don't know if it's a confidence thing. And then from that, it's slow. Where they slow the ball down, and you got to think, yeah, Liverpool's results do not reflect their performances. Like Liverpool are gonna be top two. Liverpool are gonna be top two, but they haven't gelled yet. And Salah,
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. FPL, isn't banging because he isn't getting the service that he used to get. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
100%.
it wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if I start seeing people take Salah out their team. I wouldn't be surprised
Well, so
because
you're living proof of that, ain't you?
I've got him in my team. Do you mean? I've got him in my team.
Wait, you still have Salah?
Yes, I still got Salah.
What are you doing, bro? Cannon.
I've got Haddon and Salah. What do you mean? Of course I'm gonna have a Salah. Listen, I'm a numbers guy. Salah's gonna come good. Salah's gonna come good. I believe that. I believe that. But
Mm,
I think Chelsea. I don't think Chelsea's gonna beat. Chelsea are not looking that great, man. Like they got rid of some good players in the season, and everyone's talking. Yeah, they done great business. They done great business, but when you look at the players that they brought in, really, they're building for the future. Yes, but they're not
yeah,
there yet. They're not there, and Liverpool back to back defeats. They're gonna be coming on a rage. They're coming like full
they have
flex.
to be. But
TK's
Chelsea need
back.
to do the same. Chelsea need to do the same. They're both coming off back-to-back defeats in the Prem.
Yeah, so it'd be a good match. It'd be a good match. I think Man United Sunderland. There's a lot of eyes on that match. What are you saying? You got faith in your team?
No, of course not. Do you know? I'll be honest with you as well. I don't even think there's a lot of eyes on it. I think everyone is just waiting to see what happens in November. I don't think so many people are looking at that. You look at it and you'd like to hope and expect United to come away with a win, but the way Sunderland's moving this season, the way United moving this season, this is a 50-50. It might even
So
be
when
nil-nil.
this is how every week I got to come onto this podcast and tell you how deluded you man are. How are you man this content
What
with that?
what have I said? What have I said that's deluded?
So content. Yeah,
Did I tell you?
man.
Did I say to you, I'm content with
No,
this?
you did. No, you
I
didn't.
told you what it is.
You didn't.
Exactly. So I'm not deluded. I'm telling you what it is. This is what it is.
Yeah. If Corey was here, he'd be saying that you man. Yeah, no, it's mad. It's mad. Um, it'd be interesting to
Arsenal, West
see
Ham.
Arsenal.
That's
Arsenal.
gonna be a clean sheet.
It's a London
I
derby,
hope you.
but remember, there's no Potter now, innit? There's no Potter.
Yeah, that'll be a clean sheet.
West Ham's new manager and that. So, do you know what I mean? We'll see. Bowman's always turns
Mm,
up, but we're at home. We're at home on a Saturday, so
yeah, yeah. Saliba, Gabriel fit. That's a clean sheet for Arsenal.
we hope. We hope. Gabriel come off today on the Champions League, so I don't know if that's an injury or if that was this rotation, like to rest out some
Yeah.
legs and that. But that's the good thing about Arsenal this year, man. Like we played our B
So you
team,
got
and
depth.
yeah, we've got there's players for each position now. Like it's not this Saka, this 1-on-1. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's been a long time coming, man. This is why I feel as this is why Arsenal have that pressure this season of everyone saying it is now or never. You've got everything you need. There's no excuses.
Yeah, it is. It is true. We've had the years to build it, and I think now. But this is what I'm saying. Now Arteta's done this. I think other clubs or managers will be looking like, say, look, Arteta do great in his first couple seasons, but look where he is now. So just give me time. Just give me time. I think Amrin's saying that, but I think like I keep bringing it back to Amrin because I can't believe how Man United still got him because I feel like it's a case of insanity. You don't keep doing the same things and expecting results to change. Like I don't understand. I actually don't understand it, bro. Like the man is so stubborn. Like you have got a squad to go for 4-2-3-1. That yeah. Mazzari on the right. You could put whoever you Dogo on the left. I'll put the lit and Euro in the middle,
Euro.
and then I'll play Maino and Ugarte, Bruno in the 10, and Bromo,
Yeah.
Cunha, and Sesko. Bro, that team is fire, bro. Like, if I was to play Football Manager
Yeah.
right now, if I was to play Football Manager right now,
Bro,
and
Football
I have that
Manager,
time,
FIFA or
yeah,
EA
yeah,
Pro,
EA,
anything you
I'm
do,
winning the
just
league.
slapping it. 4 2
I'm
3 4
I'm
2 3 4.
yeah, I'm winning games, bro. Like, but obviously I ain't no manager, so I just play Football Manager. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But also this week, yeah. For talking about last week quickly, I just want to touch on. There was a few VAR decisions. There was a few decisions in VAR. Did
Mm,
you did you see
VAR.
the did you see the Arsenal penalty? Not penalty, penalty, not penalty, but it was a penalty. Gokares.
You think it was a penny?
But you got. But I don't care if your toe touches it, bro. You take a man out. You've taken a man out. And when you know what pisses me, what annoys me about the PGMO, they come on TV, and I think they've got main character syndrome because they come on TV and then they're trying to defend themselves, but it's like they trying to bend the rules and rewrite the rules on the spot. Like, if you've got to, I've said this so many times on this pod and to the man, if you've got to look at something for more than 30 seconds, it's not clear and obvious.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You,
But that's the thing though. What's the I've forgotten his name. He's like the PGML chief.
Howard Webb.
Howard Webb.
Yeah.
Yes. Obviously, he gave. What do you think of him giving his verdict when he's saying that VAR was right to overturn Arsenal's penalty?
But he has to because he don't have to because he has said they have admitted a few mistakes, but like just because you got your toe to the ball, and I say this here, do you remember when Saliba headbutted the Brighton man last season? Do you remember that? But he headed
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ball.
yeah.
He headed the ball first, and then headbutted the Brighton man. But we got a penalty.
Followed through. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So what's the difference? Do you understand?
yeah. No,
And it,
yeah,
and this is what upsets me about VAR. Every time they make a decision, someone could show the same decision that went the other way in a different match, and sometimes it's in the
yeah.
same weekend. Like look at
But they was comparing it to the one with Sanchez, isn't it?
yeah, but Sanchez fully like they're saying because Pope's foot was planted that something that it wasn't a foul. But if you look at Chalobah against Chelsea, yeah, he was the last
Hmm.
man and he was outside the box and he got a red card. My man for Brentford was the last man, pulled back Embramo in the penalty area, and they're talking about, oh, because Embramo didn't have control of the ball. Bro, why would he control the ball in the penalty area? You're going to roll it onto your stronger foot and let it loose.
Yeah, no, it's very true. It's but this is the thing, and I think for years to come, we're still going to be in the same situation. There's too many inconsistencies with VAR.
I think, right, maybe I should have asked you this question earlier, like to like prep you. But I think it should be like tennis or rugby where you could do an appeal.
What during the match?
Yeah, somehow. Say what? Nah, bro. Send that to another monitor. Send that to the application monitor. The appeal monitor. I don't know. I don't
Why
know,
should
bro. They
they
need
appeal
to.
that? But who's it going to go to? Just more
This is it.
PGML
I
people.
I don't know. Yeah, this is it. But this is the argument, isn't it? That
Send it to the
these
pundits.
these man in the booth haven't played ball. They haven't played
Yeah,
ball.
but do you know I'm sure we had a conversation about that, and I think Corey thought it was bad what I was saying, but I genuinely think that referees should be ex-footballers.
Oh no,
don't tell me about I went to referee coach in school. No, no, no. You need to be ex-footballers.
because I feel like you need some life experience. I actually feel like you need like if you look at the Embromo thing about any footballer would see that he's not gonna touch the ball, but
Mm.
because and this is the thing about law and like contract law. It can if there's a thing for room for interpretation, it will change
Yeah,
from person to
100%.
person. But
Yeah,
my man, it's about control. But how much control do you need the ball if it's coming across your body? If it's coming across your body, I'm in control because I'm looking at the pace of the ball. It's not like I'm
yeah,
running.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
It's
So
like now a strike in that position, but they now have to force a touch to prove that they're in control, which is now
that's
going to
true.
change the direction of how they wanted to shoot the ball. It doesn't make sense.
No, it don't. It don't. It don't. But and then Cucurella kicked man in the head, no penalty. I'm saying like it's so inconsistent. But hopefully this week, I maybe we should do a little section on VAR. Like hopefully this week we should there's nothing contentious. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. I feel like every week there's probably some kind of decision that you could probably second guess and be like, really?
Yeah, but do you know what? I think there is the beauty of that of having it like the passion of fans. You want to kind of have that debate, kind of. There are, but when you've got to stand at the monitor like this, then you got the man talking to you in your ear saying, because them man are telling you what to look at, so they're influencing your decision. Really and
Yeah,
truly, the
yeah.
man should just stand at the monitor, look at it without no one saying anything, and if he comes to his own conclusion, he comes to his own conclusion. Because you man are
No,
all stud.
100%, because at some point referees are irrelevant.
What do you
If
mean?
you're going to use a screen and use computers, and the referee's out there, then having to listen to someone tell them, yo, you might as well just can the referee and just have it all computerized.
Innit? This just blow the whistle from somewhere.
Yeah, just go to a whistle, and then everyone's going to stop the game, look up on the board, and be like, oh, what they doing? Oh, they're checking for this possible offside, possible this, VAR, penalty check, sending off, and then let the
The-
game go on. Because if you think about how it was back in the day, referees could make mistakes, but it was part of the game,
Yeah,
and
it's
it
part of the
happened
game.
in any game. But now we've introduced something that's still making mistakes. So, and the referee's decisions are sometimes the referee's decision, sometimes someone else's decision. And it's
But
all,
the
sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong.
but the wickedest thing is these man. There's three or two man in the booth. So how can two man have get the mistake wrong?
It's an ulterior motives. Yeah?
I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not
Them
gonna
man,
talk
them man,
that.
them man are looking at their bet builders like, yeah,
That's
no,
it.
no, no,
Yeah,
I wonder how this
yeah, yeah.
goes.
I need a shot on target. Yeah, that's offside. Hey, probably I'm kind of a
He's
lie,
saying,
bro. But
could you have a job there? Yeah,
no, I couldn't. You can't give me power like that. You can't give me power like that because the man them will profit. The man them will profit somehow. You cannot give me power. Hey, listen, I'm not lying to you, bro. I'll be like, you man, I'm in charge. I'm gonna give a yellow card out for whoever challenges at 33 minutes. So one yellow card in the first half. Bet your money on that.
that's in every game. Trust me.
Trust me, bro. And then but yeah, I think that's it, innit?
What's
I
the
think
what's the what's the Super Sunday game?
Super Sunday we've got Man City Brentford for the 4 o'clock, and then to be fair, there's a lot of games on Sunday. You got Aston Villa, Burnley, Everton, Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, and Wolves, Brighton, all at 2 o'clock. So 4 games at 2 o'clock.
Okay, and it finish up with City and Brentford. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
but remember, listen, deadline is Friday. Bournemouth, Fulham kicking off the weekend. Deadline is Friday, yeah, everyone.
Pilot. Listen, the deadline is Friday. Yeah? Just
Yeah.
letting you know. Do you want me to tell you the time as well?
No. I got it, bro. 6:30.
Alright, say that now.
But my team's done. I just got to see what I'm doing with Eze. But yeah, that's us. Has to be on the sidelines. This is game week 7. Good luck to everyone. You know where to find us, BTS. Just put in Beyond the Sidelines pod in everything, any social media, and we will be there. You'll see our
That's it.
faces. But yeah, tune in. Do you know what? I've done a little watch along for the first half of the Arsenal game. I'm
How
trying
did it
to.
go?
It's alright. I'm trying to just play around with it. So, and I've done some TikTok stuff as well. So you lot keep, and I've done a TikTok live. So we're about. So just tune in, put your notifications on. So whenever time we do something, you don't know. But yeah, until the next time,
That's it.
everyone. Peace out.